Welcome. If a tight back is holding you back, then you'll want to stick with me today. We'll assess your thoracic spine mobility with a quick self-assessment and follow up with 3 key exercises to improve it. By unlocking your thoracic spine, also known as T-spine, you'll enhance posture, reduce back pain, and improve movements in sports like running, cycling, and everyday living. You will need a foam roller today. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use a pillow or a rolled up towel. We begin with the Quadruped T-Spine Rotation Test to assess thoracic rotational mobility and control. This identifies asymmetries or restrictions in rotational movement. Begin on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Place one hand behind your head, keeping the other hand firmly on the floor. Rotate your upper body, leading with the elbow of the hand behind your head and point it toward the ceiling. Return to the start and repeat on the other side. If kneeling is uncomfortable, you can use a cushion under your knees. Keep your hips level and stationary throughout the movement. Imagine balancing a glass of water on your lower back. Engage your core to help stabilize your lower body and isolate the movement in the T-spine. Observe the range of motion on each side. Notice if one side feels tighter or if you experience discomfort or restrictions. Pause here and record your observations on a piece of paper. Now that we completed the test, let's do a warm-up for our T-spine and see if it improves our range of motion. We begin with cat-cow stretch. On all fours, alternate between arching your back, cow, and rounding it, cat, focusing on movement in the upper spine. Breathe in as you arch your back, exhale as you round it. Do this exercise for 30 seconds. Now, let's do thread the needle. On all fours, reach one arm under your body, threading it through, allowing your upper body to rotate slightly. Continue doing this for 15 seconds. Inhale as you reach the arm up, exhale as you thread it through. Repeat this on the other side. Unfortunately, I had a snowboarding accident and injured my shoulder, so I'm not able to reach high on this side. Remember to breathe. The last warm-up exercise is child pose with side reach. From a kneeling position, sit back onto your heels with your arms extended forward. Walk your hands to the right side to stretch your left side. And then switch sides, alternating back and forth. As you walk your hands, breathe in. As you extend, breathe out. We will continue to do this for 20 to 30 seconds. Now that the warm-up exercises are done, let's retest to see if we improved mobility. Return to the Quadruped T-Spine Rotation Test. Notice if your range of motion has improved or if the movement feels smoother. If your ROM has increased and you feel more free and smoother, then this is great news. You can do this warm-up before any workout, whether you are running, cycling, lifting weights, going for a walk, or just when you get up in the morning for better movement throughout the day. If you still feel restricted, let's move on to the corrective exercises. Open book stretch, seated wall angels, and foam roller T-spine extensions. The first exercise is called the open book stretch. Lie on your side with your knees bent at 90 degrees and stacked on top of each other. Slowly extend your arms straight out in front of you with your hands together. Open your top arm, rotating your torso to bring the arm toward the floor on the opposite side while keeping your hips stacked. Return to the start and repeat. Alternate sides back and forth. Keep your knees pressed together to isolate the movement in your T-spine. Avoid letting your hips twist. And do this for about 1 minute. This exercise can be done before a workout dynamically, just as we are doing right now. After you are done a workout, I suggest holding the stretch on each side for about 15 to 30 seconds. Exercise 2, Seated Wall Angels. Sit on the floor with your back against the wall and your legs bent or extended, whatever feels comfortable. Press your lower back, upper back, and head against the wall. Maintain your neutral position. Don't force it. Raise your arms overhead, keeping them as close to the wall as possible, then lower them back down in a controlled manner. If sitting is uncomfortable, you can do this standing against a wall instead. This exercise improves posture and reinforces proper T-spine alignment. Pre-workout, keep this movement dynamic, moving your arms up and down, sliding them against the wall. But for a post-workout, do them slowly, focus, and be mindful. We do this exercise for about a minute. Next is the T-spine extension over a foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use a rolled up towel or a cushion. Place the foam roller horizontally across your mid-back. Lie on it with your knees bent and feet flat. Support your head with your hands and gently extend your upper back over the roller. If you find it uncomfortable to put your hands behind your head, you can cross them over your chest. Return to neutral position and repeat. Avoid overextending your lower back. Focus on the movement in your upper spine. This is my favorite T-spine exercise to do. I find this very helpful and it feels good. Pre-workout, do this dynamically. Post-workout, you can hold the positions. Repeat this exercise for about 1 minute. I forgot to mention, for each of the exercises we did today, repeat them for 2 to 3 rounds. And that's it. Great job today. If you found this routine helpful, please leave a comment and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to check out my other mobility routines to help you move better. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.